Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's had a good Thursday. Welcome, Kurd, Dother, Mike Hill, AB. Welcome all. I think everything's working. I see volume thingies moving. I don't know if everything's going or not. It's cold here. We're supposed to get some snow tonight, which means we're going to get nice cold rain. It'll be fun. Just makes roads for those that have to go out, a little harder to traverse tomorrow. We got some football coming on shortly. It will be playing on my iPad right over there. I'm trying to get everything kind of set up and ready to go for it because, I'm going to watch it. My team's done for the year pretty much, but, I still enjoy football. And tonight should hopefully be a decent game. Q, welcome in. Zode, welcome. Playing for tonight, we're going to try to regain some ground. I lost some. And then this morning I lost some more. And then I gained some. So we're okay. We're right back to where we pretty much ended last night, maybe a few points higher. I've been having a hard time with the draft in this meta for some reason. I can't get what I need. I have some good news for you. You are officially my most viewed YouTube channel ever. Look at that. I know I was that for a couple people. It really surprises me. You guys are just too bored, to be honest. If I'm the most watched thing that you guys had on YouTube, you're bored. I'm sorry for that. But I'm glad I could relieve some boredom. Or you're just wanting to feel better about your gameplay in the game. And watching me and seeing how terrible I do and making yourself feel better. The draft process is one of the things I think should be better. I'm just getting so many drafts where either like in the last round or even earlier, I just never get counters for champions. I went through the first 4 matches of the day today, I think, first 3, and just no counters. I had champs that may, if I played perfectly, work, but it was bad. As a matter of fact, it doesn't look bad when I go to the screen. It won't look bad. So that screen right there, let's make it big because that looks pretty good. That looks like I know what I'm doing. Okay. I mean that's 5 wins in the last 6 matches. That kind of looks like I know what I'm doing, right? That's how the day started. That win was the end of last night. So it started there. 3 losses in a row, and then 2. And then I finally said, oh, you know what? Maybe we could draft. Well, I'm fine with that. That's what I would use me for, is, just having a little company in the background while you grind arena or you do other things. Having a little bit of a conversation, me rambling on and talking about old man things, stuff like that. Anyway, so that's the plan for tonight. Let me make sure I've got all my MCOC chores done for the day. I think I do. I still have to run incursions. I've got to do the day side quest. Yeah, I've got that done. Okay. And I've moved an AQ, right? As far as I can. Don't look at Vox. Vox is hurting. Vox is a little sore right at the moment. Vox kind of got hit by a special 2 from Warlock, and it wasn't pretty. I'm going to go ahead and do this fight just so I can open up my path. And I probably need to turn the music down on my end. It's a little loud for me, and so it's probably bleeding through the microphone. No, the AI was doing exactly what it's doing right there when I was fighting Warlock. I was like, okay, you know what? I can go in and hit his block. As soon as I moved to go in to hit into his block, guess what he threw? That's right. He threw the special 2, so I had to eat it. Gotta love the game sometimes. You know what? We're going to throw it. That should kill him, right? There we go. Need that old man advice for your number one. Hey, there you go. Hey, but I will be older. I will always be older, so I can always give the old man advice. Just remember that. There's no way you guys can get older than me. The facts, because if you do get older than me, I'm not here. All right, so we move down the path. We've got 3 energy to burn. We're going to do that later on. Looking here, I unfortunately out almost to the end of where I get the Elder's Mark, so I'm going to have to start using some energy at some point. For a moment, I thought you were fighting Necro Odin. I was like, yeah. If that was Necro Odin, yeah, it wouldn't be that easy. So yeah, I think that's it. What do I have here? Come on, I'm tapping down in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. That's not a good sign. There we go. Oh, that's from running that today. I can claim that, right? Yeah, we'll go ahead and claim that. Just get rid of that 1. Okay, now let's try that again. Okay, now everything seems to be working. I just had to shift screens there. Game sometimes scares me. Yeah, I think that's it. I think we're good to go. Garion has got it good. Tell him that we have to watch YouTube so we can pick up his. Yeah, he claims to be working at this time. I don't know. And Mike, I may have missed your comment up there, but I don't know if you're my most watched, but you're my favorite. I appreciate that as well. Thank you for the love and the support, guys. I greatly appreciate it. It has been a good year. All right, so anyway, we're sitting back down to 115, Q1. We got some climbing to do. Would love to get up into Celestial. Yeah, I'd love to get there. Other than that, anything else going on? No, nothing I can think of. So we've got tomorrow live stream. I will be streaming afterwards, doing a little bit of a recap / normal stream for a Friday. Being a bit too ambitious, probably. That's why I was shaking my head. No. I would like. I like to think I have the ability to do it. It's just my brain power keeps me away from being able to. So I'm going to. We'll watch the live stream tomorrow. I'm not going to restream it or anything like that. I want to pay attention to it, and then hopefully, what I'm hoping for is they announce the Cosmic and the Mutant champions tomorrow, so I can make some final rank up decisions. That's kind of what I want. That's kind of what I want. I want to know who the Cosmic Champ is, because I do have somewhere. I do have a Cosmic 3 to 4. There's a couple champions in that list right there I wouldn't mind taking to rank 4. Cole Obsidian, Galan, Maestro, Venom, Medusa, kind of in that order. Maybe even throw Box in there. And then I've got other rank 4s to do as well, just depending on who they say. So I have changed my deck up a little bit, just to play around with things. I took a couple rank 4s out. I'm slumming it. I put Anti-Venom and Silver Samurai in there because, that was the champion. It was Nico this morning. Everybody was getting their Nico. And I was not getting any kind of Nico counter. I mean, not even remotely close to any kind of Nico counter. Used Bastion a couple times, who works okay. But so I threw in Anti-Venom. I haven't run any matches since then. And I wanted to try Silver Samurai out. So can't remember. I think I took out Deadpool. Yeah, I took out Deadpool X-Force for Silver Samurai just for a little bit. I want to try him in a match or two just to see how it goes. I've seen some say Cosmic is Icarus or OG. I'm kind of thinking OG Thor. Icarus is a possibility, simply because his profile pic was in the store and everybody's speculating that will be him. You know, because the profile picture was in the profile picture store. Yeah, Anti-Venom is like Rintra when he does. I agree, but you know what? It's somebody to try. Yeah, and I've got Lizard. I've got a rank 4 Lizard Sig 200. You know how many times I saw him this morning? Yep, that many. I didn't see him in the first 7 matches. He didn't show up at all. So, what's the deck look like? Yeah, I'm just not going to do. Every time I've tried the Ronin cheese, it hasn't really worked out very well. I know some people pull it off well, but there you go. That's what the deck looks like. So we're just gonna play around. If we gain points, great. If we get up to 225, even greater. If we get to 300, even greater, greatest, great, more great, something like that. Ronin Cook Nico, just wait out the buff immunity. Yeah, I just, it bothers me to have a 6-star in there. Just, it does. I may have to, if I struggle again tonight, I may do it. But, you know, we're just going to have fun. That's my whole goal. I just want to have fun. Bastion, Jean, Kushala, and Lizard are better counters. Kush is a bit riskier. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's just, I just want to have fun. You know, old men just want to have fun. You know, they got the song wrong when Cyndi Lauper wrote it. You know, she said girls just want to have fun. No. Old guys just want to have fun. Now, I can't say the rest. I got to be nice. Ronin's been cooking for you. Well, you know, I'm not completely opposed to it, but at the same time, may not be something you see me do. We're going to take that guy out of there. That's just a big gentle, and you know he's a pain in the rump to fight. I think we'll take him out, and I think we'll take that rank 4 Sig 200 Cull and throw him right in the garbage can. I think we'll leave him and take Bullseye because I have less Bullseye counters than I do Arnim Zola counters. And this is where I get to and I start going, oh, okay, well, right there takes out. Right there takes away my ability to put down. I can do a 30 R4 deck. And I have been running a 30 R4 deck. But just in case he gets any ideas that he wants to put Photon down. Now the other thing here. Draft strategy. For those of you that are good at Battlegrounds, me not being one of them, do you draft your defense first or do you draft your attack first? Hey, nice guy. What's going on? So your first round, say, do you defense always last? Okay. That may be part of my issue because I'll see somebody like, say, I don't know, say Zemo came up in the draft. I start thinking, okay, Zemo's, is this my chance? I've already got a counter for it, but is this my chance? This is my chance. I draft general attackers that can take many. You see, that's kind of what I try and do. That's kind of what I try and do, and I kind of screwed myself here. So, can Cassie here take Onslaught? Kind of forgot I would need some other counters. Now we're going to try it. Silver Samurai. Yeah, probably could have done that. Oh, yeah, she's going to struggle because you can't parry him right here. That's right. I think we can still make this play. Oh, of course, he'll throw the special one right there. Yeah, we screwed the pooch here. Okay, she's not good for this fight. And then he had Crush, so we'll just die, okay? I have no problem with that. I have no problem saying, you know what, we'll just die. And really, it's supposed to make them more aggressive, by the way. I like how he came in after me. That's not really, you got that off before I did. That's not fair at all. Okay, should have gone with Silver Samurai there. Yeah, this will be a loss. Is what it is. Yeah, Bastion's kind of my favorite between the two for Onslaught. How did I get the 50 charge? How did I get... That match never happened. Okay, I got to look that up. That's twice now in this meta that I've countered right away, but he is still getting all those charges. I'm pretty sure I know Kindred. I didn't think Kindred could do. What's ramping his charges up so much? Yeah, there's nothing in his kit that he should ramp up that quickly. The opponent is inflicted with an infestation charge every 2.5 seconds. When a buff expires off the opponent. Okay. Now that's what was doing it. Okay. Okay, lesson learned. Buffs expiring, not good thing. Got it. Not a good thing. Somebody could have told me that. Yeesh. All right. Well, bad counters both ways. Bad counters both ways. That's all right. We'll live. We'll live. Now we just go on a win streak. Hey, Noodle, what's going on? Yeah. Yeah, those two I could see. I don't think Okoye is the way to go there. Well, you'll still snipe anyway. It's just you like kicking me when I'm down. That is the Captain Britain counter. Take your Maker. I like Maker. Maker's really grown on me in fights, kind of like Sinister there, Captain Britain, a couple others. He works wonders for. There's another one, Jean Grey. Let's go there. I know he's got Nico. That is to hold that Nico at bay. This was a bad... I should have done somebody different. Especially if he doesn't throw his special when I go invisible. That's what I wanted him to do. Fine, you know what? That's fine. I wasn't going to put her down on defense anyway. This is going to be one of those nights, I think. Let's see if we can reset down to 0. It's probably the best thing to do at this point is just to reset to 0 and start over. Hey, user 1267, thank you for the sub. But yeah, pretty much my whole roster is useless with what he's got. To be completely honest. I screwed up that first round. I went in with the wrong champion. I messed up. Fortunately, it wasn't too bad. Could have been 10 seconds quicker. Okay. Yeah, he don't work for this fight. Oh well. I can't do anything right. I'm not going to talk much. This has been my whole thing with this stupid meta. It feels like it should be easy. It looks like it should be easy. People make it look easy. Everybody sounds like it's easy. This is just one of those metas I just struggle. It's killing me. I'm making dumb plays too. I'm not going in with the right counters. I'm not playing it correctly. It's kind of hurting my psyche, hurting my soul. And of course, I've got to get somebody from Cav. That's the other thing. I end up facing good players all the damn time. Yeah, Panda Man Pete's in there now. See, now I'm going to be chasing an attacker. That's the problem. I'm going to be chasing an attacker. I'm chasing an attacker to take Dark Phoenix. At least I got the other two covered. For now. That's it right there. I mean, not a single Mystic showed up. That's the story of my draft right there. 6, gentlemen. 6. Thank you for not throwing that special while you're in there. I missed the parry. And then I missed the dex because of the stupid root. I mean, absolutely no counters. I had to save Okoye for Deathless Phoenix. Even if I win this one, it's a loss. Because I was outdrafted. I did a crappy draft again. And now we die. I was melting anyway. I mean, he's going to have health left, so I mean, I should just quit out. Well, it was closer than I thought it was going to be. Well, the problem was when I re-rolled, I needed other counters as well. I mean, I can't just... Hindsight is always so easy. No, the 3 losses in a row gives the this sucks vibe. But I'm stubborn. If I go to Hoyd to 0, well, guess what? We can't go any lower. Oh, we may make a few changes in the deck, but there's I just want to I want to have fun, you know, and that's the problem with some that sometimes it is just some nights it's just not fun, and I hate Luma. I wish they would blow the flippin' champ right up and out of the water. Same with Solvark, blow them both up. And you know what? Let's just put Spiral in that group as well. You know what? I'm going to leave Bullseye. I don't care. How many units do you think we'll need for Solo Milestones Banquet? Between 15 and 20K. Oops, forgot to hit lock. Oh, well. That's right, Jonah Jameson, the Spider Slayer. He's in a robot suit. Yeah, I have the Pabeater Pabarker. Hey, Oz. Rank 4. Gonna have trouble with that Yelena. I'm gonna have trouble with that Yelena. I guess I could have done Mole Man. I liked how he just stood there and threw a light attack. What in the world? Oh, glancing. And then I got hit by... I'm trying. And this doesn't work, by the way. Either does Mole Man. Hey, Deathly Hollis. Who's my favorite character in game? Probably Ironheart. Yeah, sorry I couldn't put on a better show there. Nice. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate all your support. The worst battleground defender? Groot. If I lose this one, I'm retiring from the game. That's a little bit better. Best, maybe who he just picked right there. Maybe that Nico. I don't care. Hey, Answer Man. I hit 150 last night, and I'm down to 50 again. Not feeling it. And for those just tuning in, I'm on a bit of a tilt. So I'm feeling a little down, a little blue. Get your butt out here. Get out of the sun. How the... You walk up from halfway across the damn map and just...
I'm sorry! No! 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 Why? Why? Why?
We can't move forward like that and hit a light attack. Absolutely dumb. Now I can screw this fight up too. Why is Lizard worse than Gene? Because I'm playing him. No, that was a good fight up until the fact that, you know, I decided, you know, let's get hit in face. Fortunately, we won one. Yeah, I messed it up. If she wouldn't have thrown that special one, we would have been okay. Yeah, I don't have to quit. Would have been a shame after spending all that money. And check the store. Is there something good in the store? Something I need? Hey, they've changed it. They've changed it. Very nice. Way too much in here, but very nice. Good Lord. It goes on for days. They're one and the same, Zode. They are one and the same. Okay. There's one. Now we're on. Now the streak starts there. Yep, gold track's missing. Well, there it is right there. But you can't see the track itself. My guess is it's a bug. Oh, they added it solo objective? Well, there you go. Okay. You know what? If it gets rid of the 10 billion pop-ups when you complete, like, you're in Battlegrounds and you complete the 48-hour events and you get the 79,000 pop-ups, if it prevents that, I'm all for it. I don't care how ugly it looks. just banning champions I don't have in my deck and that I don't really care about fighting too much. Maybe we can win some now. Yeah, that part of the problem with this game is it's got way too many currencies. So, you know, I don't think there's anything they could do to make the store itself, I don't think there's anything they could do to make it look good. Unfortunately. I don't know if I like this draft or not. I know he's got Shathra. It's just... he got counters for everybody. Sure. And Photon will do something Photon-y to me. I should have taken Zemo right at the beginning. And I'm back down to 30 frames per second because of the reset. So it's going to look a little laggy. Oh, no relic either. Yeah. I'd say there's some bugs right now. Let me report. Yeah, I'm watching the chats fly by. This will be a little harder without a relic. I kind of use the relic in this matchup quite regularly. With the relic, I get that. With the relic, that is... Well, the problem was I didn't know relics were gone until I got into Battlegrounds, and this is stupid. $100 says that counts as a loss for me. $100 says that counts as a loss for me. Congrats, Sinkar. Yep, nice guy. Stopped right in the middle of a match. There's so many pop-ups in this game. It makes me like MCOC. Let's see. Kabam should give. Yeah. They should give us a little bit of warning. Gene from Titan, Corvus from 7 Star. Hopefully they're still there. I think I've lost 4 or 5. If that one counts as a loss, it may be 5. Yeah, 4 or 5. I don't know how in the middle of the night. I mean, it's 5:30 for them. But in the middle of the night, how go away? Good Lord. How do you push something to the live server that messes up the UI? I don't know what all this is, but it's... Can you be done now? Yay! Can I get out of all this crap and just go play the game? There we go. See? We don't have it so bad with MCOC sometimes. Sometimes it's not as bad as we make it out to be. Other times, it is. Hey, Michael J.K. Matthew McCall, Kabam is very special. There's something. I now have unskippable ads. I shouldn't. I'm on the lowest ad setting. I would turn them off if I was independently wealthy. If I didn't have to work for a living, I would turn ads off. But as long as I'm still having to work for a living, well, somebody's got to pay the bills. And this is about boring. Oh, give me something good. Why can't you get... This game is about as bad as Kabam. Just give me something good. You know, that's kind of nice. But I can't use it anywhere. Now I can. Yeah, this one's not gonna fly here. Let's see what we can do. I got nothing here. The game don't want me to win this round. Hey, we finally got something there. And there we go. Look at that. On the last move. On the last move. There was only no relics for me in the last match. So, and it died in the middle of it. Alrighty, gentlemen, take care, man. I'm probably not going to be too much longer. I'm going to wait and see if they get things working here in the next few minutes. If they don't, we'll call it a night. Because I don't think people really want to sit around and watch me do this. I could be mistaken. Yeah, somebody had me reset the game, and when I came back, it was kind of foobar. Oh, where's the one I'm missing? It's a blue. How do I get a blue down here? Let's just do that. Yeah, I should turn off my music in the background because, you know, the Candy Crush music just puts you in the mood. Let me know when the game's back up. I'm really curious if I lost that last match because of the shutdown. I mean, there's nothing that says intimacy quite like a Candy Crush stream. Sorry. You can say what you want. You can say what you want, but man, let me tell you. You don't know what you're missing. Oh, yeah. Now, see, this is my style game. This is my speed. I can win. I can win in Candy Crush. I mean, how many of you are at level 4466 in Candy Crush? Come on now. Come on. I am the Candy Crush King. Now, what the heck? Let's do this. I've been Candy Crushing since before you guys were born. Candy Crush is the OG over 40s game? Probably. There's some people that have made probably a good fortune on YouTube with Candy Crush. How to beat levels and... Darn it! Didn't put it where I wanted it. on it. I had it all set up. I was ready to win. Game is still down. I don't know how it reverts back to old code in the middle of a night. Somebody somewhere hit the wrong button. No, I'm keeping an eye on the CCP Discord, and nothing yet. Yeah, they did a code revert because it was the old store, no relics. They messed something up somewhere. So I'm hoping we'll get back to normal here. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what they would be doing. Well, I think I don't know what they're going to come up with now. We'll have to wait and see what happens here with the restart. And hopefully when they restart, tonight never happened. Hopefully when they restart, they've messed up the scores, and I'm at 1,000 points. Because then I would park. I wouldn't touch Battlegrounds again. Yeah, King of Chillin'. I've played this a little bit. This used to be my travel game. When I was on an airplane, doing any type of traveling, as long as they had some type of Wi-Fi connection, this is all I did. Oh, what a crappy way to start. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, you messed me up. You messed me up, game. I was trying to build for something good. We'll give it one more. We'll give it one more try here. Nope. Let's just use it. Quick question for anybody watching on Twitch. Does it now say I'm playing Candy Crush? Or do I need to update that manually? Are there drops available in Twitch for Candy Crush? Is that something they ever thought somebody would stream on Twitch? Uh-oh, I'm still missing one. I thought that was it. No! Say it ain't so. All right, inside. Take care, man. Have about 8 of these for flights. Yeah, I've got some different ones. I've got some for the flights that Wi-Fi doesn't work. that's when I resort to doing things like Sudoku and crossword puzzles and things like that. What did we do? Oops, I kind of screwed that up. What did we do before technology, man? Let me tell you. Airplane rides and stuff like that were rather boring before all this, newfangled tech came out. You screwed me up. I had it all set up. I hate when I get it all set up the way I want it, and the game gets a mind of its own what it's going to do. There we go. See, that's what we're looking for. That's the good stuff right there. That's a good one right there, too. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Used to play outside, trace card. Yeah, playing outside, I remember... Okay, see, I'm old enough, and let's see if any of you guys are. We would go outside on a summer day, and we would pretty much stay outside until dinner time, and you would hear a bell. Each parent had a different sounding bell that they would ring, so you knew when it was your time to go inside. One parent would have a cowbell, another one would just have a regular, little ding-ding bell, but it was loud enough so it could be heard around the neighborhood. And you didn't want it to ring twice. That was, if it rang twice, that was the kiss of death. You were in some trouble when you got home. That's how I always knew it was when it was my time to go home, was when I heard my mom's bell. I can still hear that sound to this day. That bell, it was a distinct sound. I can remember it. I can remember the look of it. Let's go green here. Used to play outside till dinner prep started. Yeah, that's kind of what it was for us. When my dad got home, it was time for us to be inside. I'm out of moves. No! Well, that's the end of that. And you know what? Oh, what the heck? I don't know what I would use these gold bars for anywhere else. Any other games to take the gold bars from Candy Crush? I'm still not going to get it, am I? You know what? We can do that. We can do that. You know what? I got one of those. We'll do that. Boom. We win. I was a kid that was covered with dust. Yeah, we played a lot of football, climbed a lot of trees, did a lot of fishing. Yeah. Go away. Game up yet? No, I guess we'll just do this. We'll blow everything up. Now look at that. It gives me no reds. gave me something, but gave me none of what I could use. The game giveth and the game taketh away. No, I'm not doing that yet. And I'm out of moves. Yeah, we're done with that. We're done with that. Hey, Lee, what's going on? Yeah, kind of the contest be down right at the moment. Ooh, I bet you that does not look on center anymore. No, it does not. I moved it for Candy Crush. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? We got 246 bars. We might as well use them. Might as well use all this stuff. I don't care. Oh, Michael, Candy Crush is always more relaxing. At least here my drafts are perfect. I get the champion I want, right when I want it, right when I need it. I set my own and control my own destiny in this game. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Never have had a bad draft in Candy Crush. Now I say that, this game's not looking too great. Although, we could make a comeback here. If we get the right things, we could make a comeback here. I doubt it. Way too much to clear yet. Didn't get a good start at this one. Well, hold on. Hold on. We've got 5 moves left. We've only got 4 things to clear. And that's how you do Candy Crush. In the middle of a boss fight when it went. Ew, that's not good meta. Yeah, don't let it ring twice. My parents wanted me to be it. Yep. Yep. They wanted you out of the house until they wanted you back in. And when they wanted you back in, you better get in. I think I'm worse reading chat when I'm playing Candy Crush than when I'm playing MCOC. I just get so into the game. I'm so focused and... Okay, I don't know what these card things are. They didn't used to exist. Go away. Alright, let's see if we can do this level. Do this level, and if MCOC is not back, we'll just have to call it a night. Because I'm not going to sit here and play much more Candy Crush. Much as I love everybody, I can only do so much Candy Crushing in one night. I'll get addicted again. And yes, I did say again. Hey, AB, what's up? Yeah, well, it would be MCOC if they would let me MCOC. How does this even happen? I'm sure there's somebody somewhere at Kabam asking that very same question. If there's not, I would be more worried than the fact that it did happen. That is the God's honest truth. If there wasn't somebody, you know what, we're just going to spend some. I don't care. If there's not somebody at Kabam HQ right now asking that same exact question, we're going to launch one of these. What the heck? Asking that same exact question. You know what? What the heck? Let's do it again. You didn't help me too much there. Oh, you know what? We're this deep. I want comp for this. There probably will be. You'll get some revives and some energy. All right, we're through a stage. Good spot to stop. Did I win the race? Those 10 gold bars I used paid off. I got 30 in return for it. Yeah, I like how it says down for scheduled maintenance. I don't think they have any other error message. All right. Let's fix my screen up here. Let's get my stuff back on the screen so I can get my screen fixed the right way. Let's see, I've got to hide something here that shouldn't be there. I think it's this. I think it's that. Yep, there we go. Now we can get this where it's supposed to be, which is right about there. Fix it a little bit. There we are. Play Marvel Strike Force too. I was just reading in the CCP, one of the guys was going on about something not working, and the next line was, "Oh, sorry, I didn't realize the game had a catastrophic error." Yeah, pretty much. Catastrophic error, that about explains it. Alrighty, folks, I think that's going to do it. I can't do any more. Yeah, they scheduled. Yeah, they broke the game, and then they scheduled maintenance to fix it, like emergency maintenance scheduled. So, anyway, dude. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong screen. He is working. I was just looking at the replay screen. I think I'm gonna call it a night there. Unfortunately, the Battlegrounds playing wasn't very good. Sudoku. Oh, we can do that. I mean, if you want a Sudoku, we can come in here and do it. That's my. Let's see. Here we go. You can get a glimpse into the brain of Seifasi here. My 2 games that I keep on here, well, 3 games I keep on here for when Wi-Fi doesn't work. Cribbage, Mahjong, and Sudoku. That's my airplane games when the Wi-Fi doesn't work. So there we are. That's it. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. We're gonna leave it here on the screen. We're gonna say goodnight to you, good, kind folks. We'll be back tomorrow after a live stream if they can figure out how to fix everything. And, you know, maybe they can, maybe they won't. We'd go raid somebody, but I don't think there's anybody to raid. So we're just going to go here. We're going to stop that. I don't know why I put the sad face up. Well, I guess I am sad, you know, and I'm also a little... And there's probably somebody kabam going.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
And then there's probably another person there going.
This is the worst.
And then there's probably the competitor that's going, you know.
Hey, that's pretty good.
About the best I can do. That's the best I can do for you tonight, guys. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow after the live stream. Take care, all.